What are the most important skills for a social entrepreneur? I'm not talking about creativity, strategic vision, leadership, and all other obvious skills. Today, I want to tell you about 5 things no one tells you about entrepreneurship. This is Galileo Impact Stories. When we started our Impact Investing Centre Galileo, we were so excited and thought everything will be just nice and easy. And of course, it wasn't so. And there are some lessons that we learned and want to share with you today. These lessons or skills are common to traditional and social business and can apply to both. If you are planning to launch something amazing, there are things that I don't feel like anyone ever told you. So, let's discuss them. It sounds a little bit provocative, especially about social entrepreneurs, but you have to put yourself in the center of your business. The word selfish almost has a negative connotation. This is wrong. Selfish people are the ones who make the world go round. The good side of selfishness is that you take care of yourself enough to be in top form for doing whatever you want to spend energy on. You must realize that your time is limited. If you spend it not on your plans, you work for goals of someone else and your business will not even start. Your time and energy is valuable. So, you will have to learn to say no, to set your own boundaries in businesses, life, and even family. It's critical to get that reasonable selfishness because traditional or social business is a hard work. Solving a large-scale social problem can be done without focus. If you've just launched a social enterprise, there is so much things to do that you can easily drown. Remember, you have to start somewhere, not everywhere. Do little things every single day. Pick a lane and stay the course. Set your goal, decompose it to the weak steps and then break that down to take off a little bit every day. Ask yourself, what is the one thing that you can do today that will make your project better? Avoid getting distracted by shiny objects, new projects, or new organizations. Instead, cultivate focus as one of your most prized entrepreneur skills. Do a little every day on your big goal. I suppose you are a little bit surprised right now. More often you can hear about team building and networking, but I strongly recommend when you start your own business, you need to get used to be alone. We are all social creatures and most of us love being around people, but when you start business, you have to get used to being alone. Any entrepreneur knows there are good days and bad days, days when everything seems like it's falling apart. When it happens, people usually try to talk and get a lot of advices. They ask how to do things, what you have to do with this and that. You have to get used to working with your own ideas and trusting your instincts and intuition. And then, later, you can reaffirm by asking someone. But in everyday work, you will be alone, and that's not always fun, but it's the reality of any business. When people start business, usually they're ready to give their services for free. You know, all these talks, we've just started, we need to attract more clients, and they will pay in the future, and so on. There are a lot of different thoughts about that, and this is only just my opinion. I don't agree that you should give your services for free from the very beginning. If you have a new product and you want people to test it, you can give it to them without money, but you have to ask them give you some feedback. You need to get something from these people, it's really important. It cannot be a gift. When you give away your services or product for free, it devalues the fact that you have actually spent time, energy, money and other resources creating it. So, you should be paid for your efforts. When you launch your social business, think about your pricing options. Think about how much your time costs. You deserve to be paid. You have to value your services and products. Use skills that you have. While it's always important to learn your skills, successful entrepreneurs are self-aware and know what they are good at and what they are not so good at. Work from your strengths, keep your project real and your business model solid. That doesn't mean you won't wear multiple hats when you are just getting started, but it means you'll know how and when to delegate as your team expands. One of the biggest challenges is in avoiding the unhelpful comparison with others. What will get you through is your strong, clear vision, the message that you communicate to your partners, your team and your clients. What sets your company apart from other mainstream businesses in the same sector? The most important thing is that it all comes back to a focus on doing things, of starting rather than procrastinating or hoping for better. We just have to trust that if action is taken, then results will follow. Good luck turning your skills and passion for social change into reality. Well, that's all for today. It will be very interesting to hear about your lessons from social entrepreneurship. See you next Monday, and bye! Have a nice day!